What's up, guys? Big Papa Drock back with another Raid Shadow Legends video, and I can't believe it's finally happened, but it has. I am still in shock after being sick all week long. I yeeted some mythical shards. I was feeling lucky, and by God, I finally got him. I got my boy, the lizard. The lizard is finally here. Oh my God, the excitement, folks. Oh, look at him. Look at him in all his glory. Oh my God, I got him. I got him, which is incredible. I'm so excited. We know how insanely broken this champion is. And as you can tell, he's already 6-star, fully ascended, because I had a soul waiting for him. So, oh man, I am so excited. Actually, do I even have masteries on this champion? Okay, I do. Yeah, I do have masteries. I was like, did I even mastery him yet? I did. I don't have him fully booked yet, but we're going to take a look at him anyway, because you know what? You all know how hard I have tried to get this champion and how important he is for live arena at this point. And guys, I've already tested him out, and yeah, he's as good as advertised. No shocker. So let's take a look at his kit and let's talk about why HIEROPHANT Lazarus is truly the Lizard King and one of the absolute best champions in the entire game, bar none. So let's look at his main form first and foremost. So we got Phantom Cobra. Attacks one enemy, places a shield buff on the ally with the lowest HP for 2 turns. Cool, awesome, you know, basic stuff, nothing crazy. This is his support form, of course, which, by the way, is very underrated. People don't realize how good this form can be. Attacks all enemies with the A2, Nest of Vipers. Before attacking, places a block debuffs buff on all allies for 2 turns. Also decreases the duration of all buffs on all enemies by 2 turns. Hey, you don't have to worry about polymorph here, and you can decrease enemy buffs. Huge counter when you think about Helicath, right? That is a really underrated skill in his support form. And then also after attacking, places a block buff on all enemies for 2 turns. So that can be polymorphed. We all know how I feel about that, but still a really, really, really good ability overall. Then we go to the A3, Rift's Gaze, fills the turn meter. So he's got a 20% turn meter increase. He decreases turn meters by 20%, and he places a strengthen and increase attack buff on all allies. That's also really good. As you can see, he's got a shifting ability, and then this passive is so much better than people realize. So first and foremost, at the start of his turn, places a perfect veil and an increased accuracy buff on him. So he gets boosted accuracy to make some of these you know, debuff or buff turn changes happen at a higher rate, and he also receives less damage for having a massive amount of attack in this form, which is great because it helps keep him alive. Smart, well thought character design. And then he's got the active effect, and people don't often realize how useful this is, but at the end of his turn, you revive a random ally with 50% HP and 50% turn meter, and you place a perfect veil buff on them. That's really good just for him taking a turn in this form. And it's only got a 3-turn cooldown. I used this the other day in a fight to keep a Marichka alive, or to return her, and then win the fight versus Husky, actually. So versus a very high level player. It was awesome. It was such a cool thing to do. So yeah, his kit is nuts. But then we get to the A2 form, and oh my God, this is where he gets terrifying, as we all know. He's got the A1 that can increase his own attack on the first hit. It's a 2-hitter. As well as decrease a target's attack, defense, or HP depending on their type. So a really good A1, and it's a 2-hitter, which is great to get around UDK. Awesome. Then we got Destruction Surge, goes through shields, goes through increased defense buffs. Sorry, Sifi. And it also gets up to a 45% damage boost just for having your other teammates alive. Or potentially, if he's got a lot of debuffs on him, you get 15% for each debuff removed, because he cleanses debuffs with this ability. What? So insane. And this ability hits so hard. I don't have it booked yet, which is such a bummer, but these mythical books are so hard to come by. Then we got the A3 Flame Vulcan, attacks an enemy 2 times, ignores ally protection, strengthen, and shield, aka suck it, net crit. You can't stop him, as well as 30% of the target's defense. And oh yeah, steals 50% of the target's turn meter, and it can't be resisted. I mean, oh my God, this kid is insane. The only thing that stops him basically is Stone Skin, or potentially Harima affecting his ability to ignore defense. That's about it. And maybe UDK, but this A2 is so good that you can get through and get around that anyway. And then finally, the passive. We all know how absurd this is. He buffs himself every single time, every turn. He gives himself increased attack and increased crit damage, which is just absurd. And then on top of that, he can lock out every single enemy on the team just by killing one person on their team for 2 turns. Obviously, this is insanely strong and part of what makes him so good. And yeah, guys, he is that good. He is a top 3 champion in the game for Arena. Without a doubt, he is terrifying. Let's take a look first off at the masteries I've got on him. Switch the camera around here. So pretty standard for the most part. Little differences here and there, but I definitely went with Whirlwind. I want him faster after that initial kill. And then obviously Cycle of Violence. I want to get through his skills faster and have him have a chance to get back. And then we've got Helm Smasher, no surprise there. I did put Opportunist on him just in case Polymorph with the change, if they ever somehow manage to sleep someone or stun them and not get turned into a sheep. Now he gets a damage boost, which isn't bad. And then Ruthless Ambush, because I do want him to hit as hard as possible on that first nuke to potentially kill someone and lock their skills out. And then defense, just kind of basic stuff here. Double counter attack. Again, he's boosting his attack with that A1. So this is not a bad thing. He's also lowering enemies' defense, HP, or attack as well. So you want him counter-attacking whenever possible. So that's pretty much what I did masteries-wise. Then we've got for the blessing, we're going Phantom Touch. And really, this is just about giving him the most possible damage and the most opportunity to kill somebody, right? So you're just getting more damage with this. You're guaranteed to get bonus damage, potentially inflict additional bonus damage. And again, because of his passive, similar to like a Nithwi, if he kills someone, regardless of how it happens, whether it's Phantom Touch or anything else, he's locking out enemy skills. That's a big difference from like Georgid, for example, where if you kill someone using Phantom Touch on Georgid's A3, you don't get that extra turn. Well, with Hierophant Lazarius, if you kill someone, this is, this is an active effect passive, which means no matter what, they're getting locked out for 2 turns. So Phantom Touch makes the most sense. Oh, by the way, he's got a speed aura too. What the hell? Like when they designed this champion, they're just like, you know what? Screw it. Let's just make him God tier. Let's just make him literally God tier, counter so many different things in the game. Basically make him a necessity in live arena and one of the scariest things to face. So how do we have him built? We know he's incredible. How do we have him built? Well, this is what I call my God tier Lazarus build. This is what I hope for. It can get stronger, but the goal here, baby, is Savage or Lethal, or could hypothetically be Merciless, although not really actually, because you need 6 pieces for that. But Savage, Lethal, and Stone Skin, guys. We have done it. We have achieved giving him a Stone Skin buff to start the round to help protect him, while also giving him Savage to nuke like a beast. So let's take a look at the pieces. He's in really strong gear, as you can imagine. We've got crit rate, speed, crit rate, attack. Now this is only a 5-star Stone Skin shield, but it is mythical and it hit exactly what I wanted. So I could hypothetically improve this, but this is a really good shield in spite of it being 5-star because it's a mythical piece. So couldn't not use it. On the gauntlet, speed, attack, crit rate, a little bonus defense, crit damage, ascension, attack percentage. This is just an okay chess piece. Would love to have had more crit damage, but having accuracy, not a bad idea for him because of that first form and being able to decrease enemy buff duration for certain matchups. And again, more speed is good. And then we got attack percentage boots with speed, ascension, crit rate. I mean, he's got some stacked up stuff. And obviously 2 of these are Stone Skin pieces because we've been lucky enough to get decent Stone Skin accessories from doing Hydra Clash. Crit damage with crit damage ascension, not bad. And then we've got an attack a banner, you know what I mean? Again, only 5 stars, the best I have right now, so we can definitely make him stronger, but at least it rolled decently with attack and speed. So he could get a lot stronger by getting a 6-star version of this. And then we got a pretty good ring with attack, triple roll, and attack, and lots of attack, right? So what does it add up to? What does it all look like in practice? Well, in his base form, he's still relatively squishy, sort of, other than the fact that his passive is reducing damage because of how high his attack is by, I think, about, 27%, 24%, and the fact that he's in Stone Skin, which helps a ton. He's got really solid speed at 262, not incredible, but really solid speed. But let's take a look at his attack form, right? Because that's what we want to see how it cooks up. And oh yeah, baby, now we're talking. Over 8,000 attack while in Stone Skin and Savage, which is awesome. Again, this could get so much higher if he weren't baseline and if I had a little bit better Stone Skin accessory pieces or even Stone Skin pieces for the main artifacts. But then look at that crit damage, guys. 341%. And oh yeah, when he gets to his attack form, he's giving himself increased attack. So this is double or you know, going up by 50%. And on top of that, he's giving himself additional crit damage. So you can see how his stuff scales incredibly because of the fact that he buffs himself. Just a bonkers build. Now, again, just want to reiterate, I don't have him fully booked yet. So he's going to get 20% more damage and cooldown reductions on his main damage skills. So factor that in when we're testing him out. He is only going to get stronger once I can get books on him. But man, I love this build because it gives him the opportunity to, first off, not have his turn meter decrease because of Stone Skin, to potentially survive nukes. Just about the only thing that can kill him is Georgid. Georgid is the one thing you have to fear with this build because you can't really have reaction pieces other than the, you know, the ring. And I could put reaction on him, and maybe I will. I'm still up in the air, but I don't have a good reaction piece right now. I'd have to re-roll one, or maybe I have one on a champion. But this to me is like the ideal build. Stone Skin and Savage, you protect him. You also, with this build, you allow him in that second form to get those increased buffs on himself because he's got Stone Skin protecting him from getting debuffed, right? I mean, this is what you hope for. So let's test him out. Let's see what he can do. Let's take him into the dungeon. I'm so happy I finally pulled him. Talk about like a nice thing to have happen after being so sick this week. To get a big win like that is awesome. So we're going to go into stage 23 like we normally do. We're going to test him up against Georgid. He doesn't need Arbiter. It's not necessary because he increases his own attack, but we'll use it for Georgid just so people can see the comparison. And we'll also, hold on. Where's Lydia? Why, you know what? Nope, I'm reformed. I'm different now. Look at me. I'm a real raid player, Mom. I'm doing it. I'm actually searching the way you're supposed to now instead of being slow and goofy and trying to find them by hand like I did for years. Okay, we got them all in there. We got Lydia, we got Arbiter, and we got Georgian, and we got Lazarus. Let's see what he can do. And again, remember, he's not fully booked. 20% more damage, potentially. Got to switch my camera back around. But 20% more damage as a result of what he's capable of. So we're going to have to go through once because we'll hit this left side here with Georgia. Nice. A1. Nice. Nice. I'll go ahead and I'll switch him into his other form so he's ready. He's putting up the crit damage buff. Oh, baby. We'll just hit the A1. Technically, oh, we just cooled down everybody. Good luck using your skills now, losers. You're locked out. It's like, it's so ridiculous what he can do. Let's take a look at Georgia's A3 first. So we're going to hit, we'll hit on the right side here because I heard that does more damage. So let's take a look. 387,000, not bad. And then we'll use the A1 here. Now let's take a look at our boy Lazarus's A3, which does a lot of what Georgia does, just doesn't ignore Stone Skin. But it does steal turn meter, and it does have some ignore defense on it. So let's take a look. And we could get a 30. Boom, boom. Oh, 192. That's a double hitter, too. Was that off one hit? Was that off one hit? Was that off one hit? I don't know. It killed her. I wonder if that was, I think that was off one hit. It definitely proc Phantom Touch. If that's off one hit, it's comparable. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. I mean, hold on. I got to see this again. Let's test that out again. I got to know. We're going to waste so much energy doing this, but it's worth it. All right, buff again. Just drill over here. This time I'll hit her with Georgia, and we'll switch it up, and I'll hit her with Lazarus, since that's where I hit before. Very tough to, like, get this perfectly right when you're trying to use decreased defense, etc., because my Lydia is just not fast enough. Every nuker has to be built so fast now for Live Arena, right? All right, let's use it on her with Georgia, A3. 437,000. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. 437,000. Georgia, you naughty boy. You naughty, naughty boy. All right, this is a two-hitter, right? 2 times, yeah. So I don't think it hit twice. Let's find out. Oh, let me slow it down here. All right, let's go. Bam. Dude, he's only hitting 1 time. He's killing them with 1 hit. He's killing them with 1 hit. He's not getting the second hit off because it's too strong. So you can take 170 and double it. That's 340K. That's pretty dang good considering he's also stealing turn meter. You know what I mean? Like, oh my God, this champion is bonkers. And oh, by the way, he's not booked. That gets 20% stronger. Are you kidding me? What the hell? It gets 20% stronger. All right, hold on. We gotta go again. Let's do Georgia test now. We'll go back to 1 speed. Actually, no, we'll go 2 speed initially because we got to speed this up to get there. We'll just leave him. We'll switch forms. Why not? We'll switch forms. Boop, boop. Increase the attack so it's not affecting anything. Let's see what Georgia does with his A2 here with the nuke. So March of 10, A2. Let's see, Georgia. What you got, baby? Slow it down. Show me the goods. 248, 189. Nice. Now, we don't know how that procs. I can actually use the A2 here. Let's see what the damage is. A2, 333. Oh, okay. Lazarus. I'm just saying, guys, he gets 20% stronger too. Like, oh my God. And he's built with less attack than Georgia, but he's built with more crit damage. I'll show you Georgia's build just as a comparison. But oh man, you'll have to forgive me. I'm still sick. Oh man, my boy is cooking. Oh, look at that. With no decreased defense or weakened, just absolutely annihilating and locking out. Let's do one more test. God, I'm so happy to pull this guy because he is an absolute terror in live arena. I mean, he's really hard to counter. You got to have a really specific setup. Basically, you have to have all stone skin to be able to counter him. Right, let's do this again. Let's just do this without the decrease everything just so we can do it faster. So let's just see here. 208, I saw 229. Let's go down. We should have slowed down before. We didn't. Now he still had an increased attack, but he's getting his buffs with increased crit damage as well. Let's see what his nuke does. Again, this is with no decrease defense, no weaken. 152, 112, 150 something. So not quite as good off that. We might not have procced anything. You never know what procs or doesn't, but still not bad. Still not bad for no decreased defense, no weaken. I mean, he hits hard. And again, 20% stronger if he were booked. Damn, he is good. He's good. He's scary. He is a scary one. I mean, we all know how many times I've lost to him in arena. Well, now I've taken him into live arena. I've won some games as well, but let's take him in to platinum arena and let's see what our boy can do here. Let's see what he can do. I don't know if I have my team built fast enough now because I've stripped my arbiter so much, but okay. Yeah. You know what? There's no lockout here. This is ideal. Now, frankly, you kind of want to have Necrit if possible to protect him because he is still pretty squishy, right? He is pretty squishy in that secondary form. I'm going to use Arbiter just because I want to be faster, but Necrit there protecting him obviously makes him so much harder to kill. And again, we've got Stone Skin. We've got Stone Skin off this. So even if I get nuked by a Taurus to start, right? If I get nuked by the Taurus, I'm not freaking out. He's survived like big boy nukes already, which is nice. We'll go ahead and protect the Arbiter. Reality shift, baby. It's time. Now, there's a Harima here, which is going to reduce his damage a lot. So I don't think he's going to be able to get through and kill anybody here with the A2, especially when it's not booked. But let's try. This is the nuke. Never mind. Sit down. Sit down, Sifi. Never freaking mind. You're all locked out. Get. I'm not going to say it, but I want to get pooped on. Okay. I want to say it, but for the monetization. So you can see he is really squishy though. That's like one of the biggest drawbacks to using him. He is pretty darn squishy, but oh my goodness, he locked him out. What a beast of a champion. If you can keep him alive, man, if you can just keep him alive, he is so nasty. Now, I can't res here, I don't think, because of the fact that they're just going to kill him the second he gets up. So let's see if we can get him back up here. He's much better, I would say, in live arena than he is. I mean, he's still good in classic arena, but live arena is really where he shines. I still can't res because Harima's going to kill. Actually, I could have here. I could have protected him, but oh well. Oh well, I probably misplayed this. But that's okay. He did kill the CV. He did lock out. See if we can get back around. Okay. We might end up losing this fight as a result of my goofiness, but let's see if we have enough turn meter to boost. Maybe keep him alive. Nope, of course not. Nope, couldn't quite do it. This is my own fault, though. This is my own goofy fault. I'm not even going to waste the time. I'm not going to waste the time. We're just going to go back in and see what we can do. Now that we've shown off. Let's go back to that same battle. Let's go again. Oh. And the thing with this A2 is it ignores that strengthen, right? It's ignoring strengthen. It's ignoring increased defense. So it's such a good Marichka and also, you know, Sifi counter in that regard, which is just incredible. All right, let's do it again. Let's check out the A3 now. Let's see the A3 and see what that does. Now, this is based on a lot of ignore defense. So I wonder if this is going to be able to kill the Sifi. Let's find out. Yes, it will. And again, it gets 20% stronger. So this isn't like a super tanky Sifi, to be fair. But again, we've locked everybody out, which is great. Taurus hammering away at us. That's not as great. I don't think I have enough power, but we're gonna try. Let's do the A2. Never mind, we got it. And he lived. Yes! Let's go. Now he doesn't lock out again because it's on cooldown, right? But still. Taurus Marichka still, I would say, still challenging for him, only because of the fact that you have to be able to get through like her ability to revive multiple times, and obviously because Taurus decreases attack, that does affect him, which is frustrating, but you know, what are you gonna do? Okay, he did get worked there. That's okay. Protect him again. Beautiful. Get that shield up. You see how important Necrit can be. I mean, like, every one of these like showcases in high level arena is basically a Necrit showcase also. But that's just because that's the way it has to be. You know what I mean? Like, most of these attack-based nukers are really, really easy to kill. It's the only thing that keeps them balanced, right? But it's pretty darn good. All right, let's kill the Taurus. Nice. Necrit did it. Awesome. Let's give him a little bit of health back. Can we kill her? Boom, boom. We can. Sit down. Everybody comes back. But remember, the Sifi, I think, is the Sifi locked out or not? Because we killed Sifi. Does she get locked out at the same time? Maybe she doesn't. Oh, well, we locked her out actually with Yumiko, so we wouldn't be able to tell. We wouldn't be able to know here anyway, right? Okay, Necrit, keeping him alive. That's good. Get the shield. Harima doesn't kill. Beautiful. Let's put up this, get a little increased damage, and then say Bob's your uncle. Good night. Locked out again, so re came around. Just go auto. We're good to go. So again, Classic Arena can be tough because of how squishy it is, and I think Georgian's still probably the better overall, like, Taurus Marichka killer because of the extra turn mechanic of Georgian. But you could do combos with him where you're potentially trying to block passives if you're ballsy and you don't want to get killed by the polymorph debuff. Let's see what he does. I might not be faster anymore because my Arbiter isn't built super fast. Let's find out. The one nice thing is, even if I get locked out, right? Actually, you know what? Hold on. Let's do a little test here. I'm not going to lock out. I'm going to let them lock me out first. And the reason for that is I want to see, like, one of the advantages here is, yeah, he's locked out, right? On his main form. But guess what, sucker? Guess what? How about you lock out this? Boom! Get locked out, son! Oh my God. Through the protection, ignores the shield, locked out the Arbiter. Oh, Lizard. Oh my God. Just bonkers. Just bonkers, baby. Oh man, it's the answer to my prayers, guys. It's the answer to my prayers. And again, Georgian is so squishy. You know what I mean? He's such a squishy little, he's squishy. Boom, boom. Can't protect that net crit, can you? Oh my Lord. That is awesome. So even if you get locked out first, potentially, as long as you can keep them from taking a turn, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And this is what makes him so strong. And hey, pretty solid player power, right? Oh my God. He is the answer to our prayers. Ooh, this could get ugly. Let's try this. Again, Taras Marichka, I think, is hardest matchup, like it is for many champions. But Warlord doesn't reduce his turn meter, right? Warlord doesn't reduce his turn meter. I'm going to let him lock me out again. Screw it. I'm going to let him lock me out again. I will boost turn meter. We just got cooled down. That's cool. That's fine. There's no way he's killing the Taurus. I'll tell you that right now. No way he's killing the Taurus, but can he kill the Siphi or the Warlord with the A2? So we're going to use the A2. Again, we don't have the 20% damage boost. Let's see. Yes, he can. Sit on down, boys. Sit down. Now, we're probably going to lose here, unfortunately, because I didn't protect the the Arbiter, and I let him lock me out. But still, like, that's insane. That's insane. That's absolutely insane. You know what I mean? I could actually, you know what I could do here? Hold on. Let's see. Hold on. Let's go back to this team. Strong player power. Let's go back to this team. Let's try this team one more time. This time we're going to roll with Siphi. Get a little Siphi action. Arbiter nowhere near as powerful as she used to be, right? I'm not going to lock out again. So I'm going to let them lock me out. Okay. Oh, the strengthen debuff or the strengthen buff. Oh no. But wait. He ignores it. He ignores shield and increased defense. Does he ignore strengthen? Hold on. I thought he ignored strengthen. Oh, he ignores strengthen on this one. Ooh, I don't know. I don't think I can kill him now with a strengthen one. Oh no. Okay, let's try. Hold on. He's got increase. I think he's got every buff known to man. Jesus Christ. Oh, he still got the kill. I'm like a kid on Christmas morning, baby. I'm like a kid on Christmas morning. And now we just finish her off. She's locked out, I believe, for at least one more turn. Can we kill the Taurus, though? Can we kill him? With, I don't know if we could do it with the A3. I need the damage buff. I need the damage increase. Bam, bam. Oh, it's so close. It's such a, this champion is so bonkers, dude. This champion is so freaking bonkers. Is he too strong? Yeah, probably, honestly. I'm not going to lie. His lockout ability is so incredibly strong if you can get that kill that it is kind of terrifying to think about ways to counter him. Like, there are ways, but it's really hard and it requires really specific builds. But, oh, man. I'm not going to waste this. We're just going to hit again with the A1. So we're not doing crazy damage. I'm going to use this now so she can't heal. And then I want to see, I'd like to ideally, okay, I did kill her. So let's see if Siphi remains locked out. No, she wasn't. Okay, so you're either one turn or two turn. So this is where it gets a little tricky, right? This is where it gets a little tricky. Let's just nuke again. No strength and debuff that time. Now you're locked out. She did just take a turn. Let's get that up. Make sure that stays up. Make sure we kill the Siphi. We did. I just need to see, does she get it back? She only took one turn there, I think, right? And supposed to lock out for two turns. Am I correct? Yeah, she's still locked out. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Counterattack. Bam, bam. Doing the damage. Good night. Nice. Nice. Again, taking a long time for Classic Arena, right? There are faster ways to farm Classic than him. But man, in Live Arena, he is just so terrifying. He is so terrifying. and you really have to have the right champions built the right way to be able to counter him. Again, the biggest thing for him is, can you just kill him? Can you get him down? Because once he's down, it's very tough to bring him back. And also, do you have a way to protect him? So are you using Duchess to shield him with Veil? Are you using Necrit? Like, how are you keeping him alive? That's the only thing to think about. But man, oh man, guys, I am so stoked that I finally pulled him and got to do a showcase on it, because Lazarus, oh baby, Lazarus. And again, this is fully awakened, but it is baseline. So think about adding another, what, 40% attack, adding another off of his base stats in his secondary form. So that's almost what? That's 160 or 1600. So 10% of that is 160. Yeah. So basically you're adding up to 640 more additional attack. Like, oh, plus the fact that he's not even booked. He can do more. He can do more damage. So I love this build. Stone Skin and Savage, I think, offers the best of all worlds. I can only imagine as I get better pieces how much he will improve, but even now he is incredible. And the thing is, with this build, you don't have to build him super fast, right? That's the advantage of putting Stone Skin on him, is you don't have to have him be like 300 plus speed. In fact, I think it's better to have him a little bit slower in some ways, because you want to make sure nobody has reaction. You got to get those kills to lock him out. So damn, what a champion. Can't believe I finally pulled him. It finally happened. You know, if this was the price of being sick, then it was worth paying it for sure. So I hope you guys enjoyed that showcase. Let me know down below in the comments what you thought of him, how you would build him. If you think he's as good as I think he is, he definitely is. If you disagree, you're crazy. He's incredible. And hopefully I'll get to bust him out in live arena soon. I did bust him out the other day, like last night when I was just messing around with him. And we had some, well, you can't see here. These are, no, it's classic arena. Where's my live arena? We had some wins. I lost to Timo. I didn't get to use him. I think he banned him, but he did come in pretty handy in a couple battles. Like, oh baby, oh baby, oh baby. I think I lost. Where did I lose this one? Oh yeah, I got outsped on this one, or I think I got sheeped. But yeah, just like, oh, the lizard, boys. The lizard. He's here and he's not messing around. Anyway, have a great day. I will see you soon. Big Papa Drock out.